So the Partnership on Inclusion of Migrants and Refugees is one of the 12 partnerships, and it can best be described as a program of 3 years in which cities, member states, the European Commission and relevant stakeholders work together and they design solutions for better inclusion of migrants and refugees, and they implement the solutions.
You need all the actors to be involved, but also you need all the actors to work closely together and to coordinate their actions. The first part of the partnership was dedicated to listening to what are the needs on the ground, what is needed for cities to work better on integration, what is needed to strengthen the dialogue between cities, national governments and the European level. And then on the basis of this input, we developed concrete actions to try to solve some of the problems that we saw that the cities had, but also obstacles in the dialogue between different levels of governance in the field of integration.
With any child that is unaccompanied, we have issues with that, of course. The child has issues and society has issues. In the beginning of the partnership, we agreed that we would dedicate a specific paper with policy recommendations to see how Europe can perform better.
I would say microfinance is a tool for the necessity entrepreneurs to get access to finance in view of opening or developing their businesses.
The inclusion blending facility is basically to blend, to mix grants, typically EU grants, with loans.
So in the end, integration happens at the local level. However, cities do not have easy access to EU integration funding for migrants and refugees. Overall, the aim of this paper is really to enhance the role of local authorities by starting from the assumption that integration starts from the local level.
There was a clear need for exchanging more on their experiences on integration, also a place where they could discuss openly about the problems they're facing and find solutions together. The Urban Academy is a two-day training organized for practitioners and policymakers, both from the local and the national level.
The idea behind creating the board is very important. Most of the meetings that talking about migrants and refugees are not including migrants and refugees. So we really wanted to, in one way or another, to represent the voice of migrants and refugees in Europe.
So the aim is to improve evidence-based policies at local level on integration, to improve exchange between cities about the way they monitor integration, the way they gather and use statistics on migrants into the cities and their integration, to improve also data available at EU level.
We realize that there are some areas which are not very well explored, and one of the areas which we face is the education, and in particular education segregation. There are not so much data available about that. So we do the kind of mapping of some urban policies, local strategies, and we try to understand actually how much the school segregation is there, how much is basically missing.
I think the partnership and the work the partnership does is very innovative, because most of the times either only cities or member states or the Commission, they develop programs on their own. And you can really use each other's strengths and each other's knowledge to develop much better solutions for inclusion of migrants and refugees in cities. From the city perspective, I think it's very important to have cities involved at the discussions on European level, because more than 70% of the migrants and refugees go to cities.
I mean, the partnership is so important because, as we see also in the past in the partnership through the exchange with other cities, that we are dealing with similar problems. And each city has other best practice projects or ideas, and it was a great opportunity and to exchange with it and then come up with new ideas and new ways of dealing with it.
The partnership is the main platform now to talk along, and the European Commission wants us to give advice and give us recommendations. So I'm really happy what's happening. It's not an advertisement or an ad, but it's a good initiative.
So the partnership is going to finish soon, but we don't want to lose all the work that has been done, and we want this model, this way of working together to continue also afterwards. So we are reflecting on how this could be possible and which form this could take. But for sure, we want to continue the dialogue with the cities, with the member states, with all the other actors, and continue working together in the field of integration.